Rain lashed against the windows, a relentless torrent.
Alex pulled the thin blanket tighter, seeking warmth that wouldn't come. The apartment was sleek, modern, everything he wasn't. It felt wrong, alien, like a borrowed suit that didn't fit.
He swung his legs off the bed, wincing. His legs, hers. The body he inhabited was female, delicate. Her name, he remembered, was Sarah, but the memories, the dreams, they weren't his, or were they?
The rain mirrored the turmoil inside him. Who was he? Who was she? The lines were blurring, a disorienting kaleidoscope of emotions and experiences that weren't his own.
He clutched at his chest, his heart hammering a frantic rhythm against his ribs. Fear, sharp and cold, cut through him. He was losing himself, drowning in the depths of someone else's life, and he didn't know how to stop it. The bathroom was awash in cool white light.
Alex avoided the mirror, afraid of the reflection staring back. The glimpses he'd caught were unsettling. Sarah's face, her eyes, but with a flicker of something else beneath the surface.
He splashed water on his face, the coldness a shock. He could feel her memories, her emotions simmering just beneath his skin. The way she laughed, the curve of her smile when she saw a loved one, the searing pain of a past heartbreak. It was overwhelming, a constant barrage on his senses.
He felt like a puppet, his strings being pulled by an unseen force. Sarah's life, her experiences, were bleeding into his own, threatening to consume him entirely.
He gripped the edge of the sink, knuckles white. He needed to fight this. He had to find a way to reclaim his identity before it was lost forever. The dreams came in fragments, vivid and unsettling, a child's laughter echoing in a sun-drenched park, the bitter sting of betrayal in the eyes of someone she loved, a whispered promise, the words lost to the wind.
No, Alex muttered, pressing his palms to his temples. These aren't my memories.
But even as he said it, a name rose to his lips, unbidden.
Daniel, he whispered, tasting the name on his tongue. A name he shouldn't know.
The phone rang, jarring him from his thoughts, his supervisor. His voice was tight, strained.
You're experiencing side effects, aren't you?
Alex gripped the phone tighter, his heart pounding.
Side effects? He echoed, feigning ignorance.
The memories, his supervisor said, his voice low and laced with warning. They're not yours to keep, Alex. You need to remember that.
Late that night, Alex sat hunched over Sarah's laptop, his fingers flying across the keyboard. He'd hacked into his company's files searching for answers, and he found them, buried deep within the project data.
The technology they were developing wasn't just about transferring consciousness. It was about merging lives, creating hybrids. The host wasn't a blank slate. They were a canvas onto which another life was painted.
He stumbled back from the computer, a cold dread settling in his stomach. He wasn't just experiencing Sarah's memories, he was absorbing them, becoming her. He finally met his gaze in the mirror.
The face staring back at him wasn't entirely his own. Sarah's features were more pronounced, her expressions mirroring his own. Her eyes, once filled with a stranger's life, now held a flicker of his fear.
No, he whispered, his voice hoarse.
But even as he spoke, he felt a terrifying sense of acceptance wash over him. He was losing the battle. His identity, his very essence, was dissolving into hers. And soon there would be nothing left of him but a ghost in someone else's life.